G'day! In the last quick win, we explored the module entity extensions in the ABP Framework 4.1. In this quick win, we're going to explore the Blazor UI improvements, the bundling and minification, the submit button, and other animations introduced in the Blazor template. Let's jump into Visual Studio. So here we are in the Blazor template, which I've already created. We're going to run this project by first starting up the host project, which is set as the startups project in this in my solution. So here you go. You can see the Swagger UI, and then we're going to start the Blazor project in my solution by going to debug and start new instance. So as we can see, we get a little bit of an animation over here as the website is loading. And then we get the login page. So let's click on login. Still can see that checking login state. Looks like some more improvement needs to be done there by Volosoft. Let's just log in. So here we go. We are here at let's navigate to identity management and then users, and let's click on this. As you can see, when we click on the actions button, the row is actually highlighted, and then if we go edit, and if you notice when we press the save button, you get this little saving animation. Let's show you that again. So you can see that the animation is actually fading in very gently. I've actually what I've done is in the project, if you go to CSS files under the www root, the global CSS, and in here we have, to demonstrate that they've actually introduced some animation, let's go show .modal. So over here, I've actually said that when it actually shows the modal, it's like 25 seconds. So just to demonstrate that Volosoft has actually introduced some fade in effect. As you can see, that's fading in 25 seconds. Make that button sort of disable itself when it's actually saving. So you can see there that it disables itself, so you can't click it again. So there's subtle changes. The other one, if we jump back into Visual Studio, so the other thing that they've actually introduced is the submit button. So I'm just going to show you a piece of code in the GitHub repository for ABP. You can see that the identity form we were just looking at, and when we actually click the save button, is actually using a submit button. And when it's clicked, it actually calls the iCRUD app service, because this is actually using the iCRUD. So it basically uses the ABP CRUD page base, and that has a function which is called update entity async, and it disables the save button. That's why we should be using the submit buttons now instead of the standard buttons that were available to us previous to 4.1. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is the bundle and minification. So let's jump back into Visual Studio. So we'll navigate to our Blazor project, and then we'll actually go into application settings, which is appsettings.json, and here it is, which actually says you can actually use bundle and minify, none, or bundle. There you go. And that's pretty much it for the Blazor UI improvements. So that brings us to the last part in this quick win, where we actually showed you the overview of ABP Framework 4.1, which was released on January the 6th. If you want to see more videos that explain to you in detail how to use the features and functionality of ABP Framework, please visit us at learnabpframework.com /join-now, and you can join us where we have got some premium videos as well. Thanks for watching, guys.